Gotta get the angles. There we go. We're live, officially. You can't see, but I have a phone charger situation running all the way up to the camera. So, what's up, McBean? How you doing? Can you hear me? Everything working with that? So, I think we're good to go. What's up, baby? I'm assuming you guys can hear me okay. Oh, thanks, McBean. Early stream. Hell yeah. We got the early stream. You know it. I know some people were asking, so we're going to give. How you like the Blanton lineup? We got the OG, straight from the barrel. Gold, green. How about that? How about that, baby? Rock Hill Farms. Half of a 1924. Been killing this bottle. Gonna kill some more tonight. William Robert. We got some folks in here, man. A new Stagg to open up. 23C. We got giveaway bottle. Trying to think of the fresh crack up there. Fresh crack here. Fresh crack Stagg. Fresh crack Good Times. Like I said, we got a good bit of fresh cracks today. And just other pour. Oh. Fresh crack Buffalo Trace. Look at that sticker. Come on. What did you do for Josh? Give you that a handy. Get the reference? We got it, baby. Y'all can't see it. I'm keeping it hidden. But you can see the knob. How much was that tumbling dice? I paid $42 for it. $42. Where did you finally score it? I didn't score it. I just scored a great friend. Josh Hopkins gifted me the Rock Hill Farms. Yes, he did. What a lovely man. Thank you, thank you. We're going to crack it tonight. Every single barrel is different, but this is going to be fire. Drink 3 bottles of those. No balls. You're right. So much whiskey. Yeah, a little bit of tequila thrown in there. Got a little bit of mix of everything. I think a good start would be a Buffalo Trace pick. This Buffalo Trace store pick will crack. Thanks to Joe. Joe got this for me. I think it was gifted to us for filming. Maybe it wasn't this one, it was the other one. Oh, we also have an Old Forester Black Label to crack. These two would be great to start off the night. Hey, from Julia in Scotland. Hello, cheers. So many bottles of Brain Damage. I read it before you banned them. Nice ban. Damn, what's your favorite? That's on the shelf right now? Probably that. We'll see though. I haven't opened that one yet. I've tried other bottles of it. It's great. Jack Daniels I have. He's up here. Yeah, I've never seen one either like this. Let me find the other one real quick. Because there's another one that's pretty funny. I know I brought it. I have a mini Buffalo store pick. I had to get a backup of this one, the mini. But here it is. God, it's right in front of my face. Look. There it is. What is your Mount Rushmore bourbon bottles. That I don't have William LaRue Weller. That would really complete everything for me. I never had that problem with whiskey. Steve. That's what's up, Steve. That's what's up, baby. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm a little confused by your thing, Hector. So we have this Buffalo pick to open and this Buffalo pick to open. Bang! From the same store. Oh, that's good. That's what. And we have this to open. I mean, we have so many. I don't even know if we're going to get into the regular biz tonight. This is good, though. Fresh Crack Wednesday. I like it. That's what we're going to call this. Do a blind to them. I wish I could if I had somebody else to pour them. That would take a long time. I have a way to do it, but you have to get like sticky notes to write on the bottom, and then you mix them around. All right. I have a trash can. It's an empty case. I have not had that one, Julia. July 3rd through the 7th. I can't wait, Steve. It's going to be fun. I cannot wait to meet you. That filled? It's right in front of me. Okay. 2 Buffalo Trace store picks. Let's see which one's better. It is from the same store. I don't even know if they picked them at the same time or not. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see what we got. Fresh cracks on both. That doesn't smell like, that smells like an Eagle Rare, man. It smells so nice. I'm excited, Steve. I want to go with you to a couple places. I really do want to. 291's good. You like it? I'm glad you like it. We got more picks coming. We have one for sure scheduled in October, but I'd like to do one more before for the Patreon folks. Whoa. That is a monster. That tastes like Eagle Rare and smells like it too. But a single barrel. That has to be, and I thought this little guy was. This one's good. It's a lot more vanilla. This is more that oak presence you get in the Buffalo Trace. That's better. That's the best Buffalo Trace pick I've had. Until this, we'll see. I've heard good things about this one too. Bro, let's go hunt the Springs anytime you want, John. I live right here, baby. Gorillas in here. JT Mellick is scheduled in October. Is this strictly bourbon live stream? Yes and no. We have some tequila up here. We just kind of talk. And I taste whiskey and kind of tell you about it. So I guess a little bit, yeah, predominantly bourbon. But the hat's fire. Thank you. I like this one. This is one of the first I got a while back. You could see the bills kind of fading on it. But it's a good Rockies hat. That's so good. Neck pour, too. That's real good. UFC, baby. We do talk UFC a lot. We do. Anything you want to talk about. Favorite mine? I tried a couple of the representative single barrel picks. Dude, they're so good. So good. Macallan? No way. I do want to, I am going to visit Scotland. That is happening. Scotland and Ireland are on the list. And I know a few people that really love Macallan. That would be a great distillery to tour. I think you're right. This was right here. Okay. Number 2. Dude, they got such good little cork pops on them, too. I don't know if Joe's still in here, but I want to see if he opened that one yet. That's different. Tastes like toast. Like actual toast. Custom labels are so hot. Yeah. They're cool, too. I think they're really nice. Jody got a new Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I heard that this one's another pretty good one. If it's the... Is it B524, maybe? I'm not sure. I haven't tried it yet or seen it. Smells a lot sweeter. How to make a proper whiskey cola. I got you. I make mine a little different than most. My favorite way to do it is you take a shot, 2 shots. You can do a double. I like a double. Double, I use like Coke Zero, for example. Take all that sugar away. Pour it in until it's full. Get a lemon wedge, cut a lemon wedge, squeeze the lemon, and drop it in. It is so fantastic, so refreshing. You could have it all year long. That's my favorite way to do it. Green Japanese Blantons. I haven't opened it yet. I probably not. I probably wouldn't recommend it. It's 80 proof, but if you like lower proof stuff, then maybe. I just never tasted it yet. It's not open. About to make me start my own bourbon page. Do it, baby. Green Label Blends. I got lucky on a bourbon hunt here. I was doing a bourbon hunt, and the store owner had one, so we made a deal on it. Carnivore's good. Been doing the carnivore diet for a week. I feel amazing. Feel really, really good. Cravings are gone now. It's the best. Elmer and Sprite are the way. I think I have an open Elmer that we can crack too. It's somewhere. I know it's somewhere. But yes, Elmer and Sprite's fantastic. Oh, if you find a Wilderness Trail, pick. I would probably try the pick. This rye pick is one of my favorite whiskeys that I have on the cabinet right now, period. Doesn't matter about comparing it to anything. It's been so, so nice. Seen that video, how's the diet going? Yeah, it's been great. It's been really, really good. Energy levels are up. It's been a week. Changes I've seen, energy levels, my skin's a lot better. I don't really notice that. Energy levels, I've noticed my cravings for like fast food or just junk food. I used to love junk food. It's gone. Feel good. I'm going to do it for a month and see how I feel. I might continue. Who knows? Come to Florida. Let's have some bourbon. I go to Florida every year, Drake. Every summer. Just not this one. Just past Wilderness Trail pick today. Had a store shopping. Oh, okay. E.H. Taylor small batch ain't bad either. Went in Rome. Yeah, I do recommend, though, if you see a Wilderness Trail store pick, whether it be rye or their bourbon, buy it. It's fantastic. All steak? No, man. So actually at Subway, I've been going a lot to Subway. I do, yeah, it is their steak. It's like their Philly cheesesteak. You get steak, bacon, a little bit of shredded cheese on it. It's like $6. And it's cheaper to do that than cook a lot of times. So I've been doing that sometimes for lunches. At home, I did brats yesterday. I did do steak today. Ground meat. Yeah, anything meat. I have chicken as well. GTS and lottery, should I open it or let it sit? I mean, I say open it. I open everything. A lot of these things, I do have a few that aren't open, and some that I plan on not. This Blanton's green, I really don't think I'm going to open it, but we have a lot of fresh crack. This was a fresh crack, everything. That GTS isn't open because I do have one open. Rock Hill Farms, we're going to open tonight. Elmer T. Lee right here, we're going to open. Like, I open a lot of things, but I think you'll really enjoy it, Taylor. Sealbach just got some Wilderness barrels. Yeah, I love their stuff. Really, really do. This smells like classic Buffalo Trace. Prime sticker with the Buffalo. It's great. Nothing wrong with it. That one was miles better. than this. This is good. Probably going to end up being like a mixer for me, which isn't bad. Okay, this is a fantastic bottle at the price. It's gonna be less than $35. But my thing at Buffalo Trace mixing it is some of the best that you can get. That and Green Weller. I thought I had the big one. I have a big one. Green. Oh, here's the regular one. No, right here. Buffalo Trace Green Weller is the best mixer that money can buy. It's so good. Makes it all great. Peerless High Rye. Really? I really love their double oak stuff from Peerless, you know? That's what I really, really like. You prefer Glencairns or have you used any of the Bourbon Trail classes? Yeah. They all are very similar in their own way and they add great qualities to the whiskey, the smell, but as long as you have somewhat of a shape that is fatter on the bottom and skinnier up top, it's fine. But I do like Glen's some of the time. My favorite's the Wisdom glass. They are just pricey. Yeah, I agree with you, Drake. What did Carson ask? Favorite cheap beginner bourbon? I would agree with Buffalo Trace as well. However, when it comes to availability, did I say I would agree with Eagle Rare? However, when it comes to availability, it's not as easy to find as regular Buffalo Trace. So I think regular Buffalo Trace has to be one of the best. Evan Williams, 1783, also a cheap, great starter. There you go. Joel just said it as well. Old Forester 100 is fantastic. If you want to get into other distilleries too, like Elijah Craig, even just regular Elijah Craig, see how your palate is. Knob Creek. Have you tried Black Steel? I have not. Yes, I have. It was okay. I thought it was okay. Controversial. I really don't enjoy Weller 12. Was gifted Weller Foolproof much. Yes. Okay, Peyton. So Weller 12 is phenomenal. You will absolutely love it. And I will agree with you. I hate Weller 12. I hate Weller 12's guts. However, if you look in the bottle, it's a little laser engraving. You won't be able to see it on camera. If it says something L23, if there's a 23 in there, that was last year's release, it's different, brother. It tastes just like Pappy 12. But a good Pappy 12, because those can be bad too. But this year's Weller is fantastic. Normal Weller 12s in the past, I hate. I really do. It's just an overhyped. Woodford's a great one as well. Yeah, for sure. That's fair, Julia. Yeah, like an old-fashioned, what do they call it? Rocks glass? A tumbler? Those are good. Wearing the road back? Of course. I wish these guys and I could partner up one day. I love their stuff. Absolutely love that stuff. It's going good, Earl. How are you? Angel's Envy, their rye is really good. 2018 bottle. That might be why. 2023 is just different. Larceny B524, I have not. Honey finished bourbons, I have. Rare Character makes a really good one. Good Times. We had some Good Times this weekend. That was my favorite. It was fantastic. It was a Hawaiian honey, I think. Getting the rye this weekend, haven't tried it yet. It's great. It's fantastic. It's very different. It's like butterscotch. All right, we got an Old Forester Black Label pick, and for those of you that don't know, this is actually hard to find. Like really hard to find sometimes. Stores will a lot of times do the blue labels, which is that cash string. This same spiel, it's just they proof it down to 100. But what's interesting about this comes from Warehouse K, which is notoriously known as Old Forester's best warehouse. Floor number 7, their highest in that warehouse too. And a lot of people like to say that the higher it goes, the better it is. So I was able to taste Joe's like this, and it's so good. So good. Cheers, Michael. Starlight Honey. I haven't had any Starlight. I would love to. In New York City. Yeah, these are hard to get, bro. That one hard to get. We got lucky. There was a store that had these with no limit. So Nate was able to buy it for all of our buddies that don't live up in Denver, but it was near Denver, right under Denver. No limit. I think he bought 7 bottles, and he only kept 1. But the rest of us, like, he hit us all up and was like, hey, who wants one? Who wants one? Of course I want one. I've been loving this 1924 back here. I'm gonna love this. Banana all day. This is straight up banana. It's nuts. So here's the thing with Old Foresters. I don't think 100% of theirs are climate controlled yet. Even if it is, I've still noticed a difference in certain warehouses and certain floors, even if it is climate changing, climate controlled. God, I can't speak right now. But I have noticed a slight difference in certain things. So I hope that answers. I'm not sure. Dirt City Colony work pickup, holding it over cash strength, but I'm tweaking whenever I pass. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Personally, I think the rye is better. The standard rye, but the barrel strength bourbon is insane. Phenomenal. Yep, regular 13. $45 is what we see it here. Bananas. Al, what's up, man? We need to get Al on a live stream. I wish Al was right here, right now. We just got started. Al would make this night better. We need Al. Going from a Buffalo Trace store pick to this is so much different. That is a killer pick, okay? This is just different. It's that typical Brown-Forman banana brown sugar note with a little bit of oak presence, 100 proof, so you're proofing it up, but they sip at the same proof. It's good, man. It's real good. This was, I think, $60. 60 or $65. These bottles are so underrated. I 1000% agree. I see the rye poking out. Where? Where's it at? Oh, yeah, 13 Colony rye. That's a single barrel, and it's 140 proof. My man. This is the best rye I've ever had in my life. Right here. There she is. It's fantastic. Make you look prettier. We need you, Al, whenever you want, man. It is a pint of Eagle Rare, yeah. I do have a little boy. 58. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's what I said, Joel. Immediately when I sniffed that Buffalo Trace pick, this smells like Eagle Rare. Immediately when I sipped it, this smells like a good Eagle Rare pick above Eagle Rare. It's great. Yeah, those get 9 years. I wouldn't doubt that one is. Why would you find that in Colorado? This or this? This I did. That I did too. A lot of this was all in Colorado. Mm. $13 Colony worth the 58. If that's all you can find it for, yeah, I think so. Which is my least favorite bottle I own? That might not be tough. Actually, it might be tough. A lot of the bottles I've already moved. Nothing here. I'm not even going to try to bash it. It's not really me bashing it. It's just after this one opened up for a little bit, it became not as good to me. Fresh Crack was one of the best maple finishes I've ever had. But when you get about halfway, it just got a little bit of oxidation to it and it wasn't as great. But when you mix this with a Dr. Pepper, dude, it's insane. So I'd say that'd probably be my least favorite right now, but it doesn't mean it's bad. Don't take that as it's bad. It's really not. It's good. You think, yeah. Except you make my drink. How dull. Do you like any whiskey cocktails? I love mint julep. I love a whiskey smash, whiskey sour, old fashioned, and whiskey coke. That's what I really, really like. We got Blanton straight from the barrel, guys. I'm so excited. We had the 2 bottles. Y'all know, if you've been watching live streams for a long time, we've been chasing after these for the longest time. I mean, months and probably a year now. I've been looking for a Raquel. I've been looking for a straight from the barrel. The only thing that can top this whole thing off is a William LaRue Weller, and I'm set. I had everything I've ever wanted in whiskey. Now, now I'm gonna retire. No, I'm kidding. Not happening. But I've been looking for those for forever. That's fucking insane, huh? Favorite Stagg Junior batch. Ooh, batch 16 is fantastic. 22 and 23 alpha are great. We're going to get, I've only had 23C once, 125 proof, but I have it now. So we'll crack that too and dig into that because I think that might be up there, baby. Thoughts on Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Barrel Proof Rye? One of my favorite rye whiskeys on the market. Easy. This is a special once every blue moon. This everyday shelfer in a lot of places, it is the best rye for the price, in my opinion. It's fantastic. Okay, McMillans, know that the pint of Eagle Rare, this was gifted to me by Josh. See? It's adorable. It's a pick, too. But yeah, this was gifted to me by Josh. This wasn't in Colorado. They're all over New York City, but they're the same price as a regular. What should I get, Old Forester 1920 or Jack's Single Barrel Proof? Jack, personally. Oh, hell yeah, McMillans. I'm going to crack that 23C right now. We'll figure out what we're going to go to next. What's the small test bottle here? This is Found North, Nashville Barrel Company, Ben Holiday Soft Red Wheat. I'm going to revisit this right now because I feel like I've been talking a lot of schmack on it, and it's been months and months since I tried it. So let's go back to it and see. Let's see. Florida. The Buffalo Trace Pints are getting a little bit more popular here. I have had the Bullet 12 Rye. It's wonderful. I really do like it. No, I have not, Jeff. I have not tried that. Rickhouse Proof and Soft. I don't have that. This is just a sample that my buddy had gotten. Scale 1 to 10, how good Buffalo Trace Kosher Rye? For the price, an 8. It's really good. I really, really like it. There's the link to the Patreon. If we're going to get any new Patreon members tonight, thank you. Shout out to Josh. We do not picks. We do single barrel picks. We've had, how many now? At least 2 available on Patreon. If they're not available online, the good thing is if they're available in a local state, like here in Colorado, we did a 20-year Art of the Spears pick, 20-year-old bourbon. And we get bottles sent out to Patreon folks that aren't able to order that, obviously. That's my whole bank account. It's been a while. Sipping a Blanton's Gold. Have you got your hands on Bardstown Disco 10? Okay, Blanton's Gold's great. It's solid. I'm not a fan of the Bardstown Discovery series. However, I did prefer 10 over the one that people went nuts over, 11, I think it was. Yeah, from what I remember, I'm not a fan of Ben Holiday at all. I think it got a lot of hype. No, you're not the only one. Trust me. Next one coming up for a pick. So we are scheduled October to pick a JT Mellick barrel. However, I'll be completely blunt and honest with you. I've reached out to Wilderness Trail, Nashville Barrel Company, Peerless, and that is it so far. I do have more on the list to reach out to, just to get that in the works. Hopefully get that going. That way we can get a barrel or a bottle in before we even do a JT pick. So that'll be the next one. We'll see. Devin, thank you. And again, for those of you that are interested in barrel picks, if you like my palate obviously is different than everyone's, but that's what's cool. If you really like what you see, some of my palate and my choices, I pick barrels based on that, and I bring subscribers on Patreon. But those where those bottles are available is going to be on Patreon. So only our Patreon folk. I couldn't see a lot of chats just now. I'm sorry. Ben Holly's Soft Red Wheat. 4-4 as well. Peerless pick would be fire. Yes, I would love a Peerless pick. Big time. Holy shit, Steve. Here in Colorado, today got into the low 50s. What? Nah, I'm done with this place. I'm doing another Cajuns cut pick. That's happening before the year ends. We got to get y'all another one of those, and a really special one. JT Mellick is picked. Again, I'm reaching out to brands like crazy to get you Patreon folks and picks. But let's go with this Ben Holiday. I'm telling you, and if you see a lot of my videos, I just think that people hype this up. There's one guy in particular that really blew them up. Good for them. But I don't remember liking this at all. Smells nice. It actually smells really nice. Oh, now we're switching, baby. William LaRue Weller Funds. Dude, that's fucking funny. Oh, shit. I love Still Awesome, by the way. Thank you, Steve, for the super chat. William LaRue Weller Funds. It was, for those of you that don't know, we had an inside joke. It was Rock Hill Farm Funds for a long time. Now that we finally got one, we're on the William, dude. That's funny. Very grain forward. Yeah, that's what I remember. And nutty. Barrel Proof Rye. I don't have it with me right now, but I do have one. Damn, no more Rock Hill. End of an era. End of an era. Frey Ranch over Laws. Over Ben Holiday. Yeah, I kind of probably would agree with that. Thank you, Michael, for the 5 super chat. This bourbon is terrible. Stand by what I said. The initial palate's great, and then it just goes to shit. Thank you for the William LaRue Weller Fund, baby. Distillery Acadian, expecting to have bottled and bond weeded in 2026. Yes, sir. And a rise coming. We got a lot of things coming from Distillery Acadian. It's fantastic. I do need to display that better, huh? Let's see. Put it right here where this is. Right next to its little brother. Ba-bang! Ba-bang, bang! There she blows. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, everyone, for the 5 gifted William LaRue Weller. Old Forester King Ranch. I've never been able to grab one, man. That Texas goodness. I think maybe when I move down to the south, I'll have better luck. Blanton's gold or straight from the barrel? Personally, Blanton's straight from the barrel. Joe preferred the gold when we went side by side, but for me, this tastes a little better than a Stagg, and Stagg's one of my favorites of all time, so that was just so good. Cage's Cut Pit are delicious. Yeah, I want to do another for you guys. We have a lot of experimental stuff that the Master Distiller and I have kind of been rubbing ideas off of each other, and there's stuff in the barrels right now that came from our brains. That blows my mind. Lots of good things coming from them. Within the next couple of years, 3 years. But we're going to do, I'm sure, a lot of Cajuns Cut Pick for all of them. Don't worry. Mbappe, of course. King Ranch is only in Texas, yeah. No? Won't buy a backup? I still would like to try one or have one. That'd be cool. What state you moving to? I'm moving down to Louisiana, back home. I've been serving in the military for the past 6 years, and I'm ready to move on and get back home. God, it's just shit. And I'm not trying to bash. Please don't take it as that. Some people really love this, and I understand why. It's the same thing with Knob Creek. I really don't like Knob Creek, but I see why people like it. If we ever did a Knob Creek pick, it would have to be a rye, because I could not pick a bourbon. There's no way. 1924 it's just too good. Too good. Thank you for your service. Well, thank you, my friend. Thanks for paying your taxes. I'll tell you what, on the initial palate, before you swallow it, it tastes amazing. It's really good. Then when you swallow it, it's just like, it's like you're drinking toilet water. Louisiana boy, that's right. Me too. Lafayette, Louisiana. I was trying the Ben Holiday soft red wheat brick house brew. I just am not a fan of that stuff. I think it's overhyped. Knob Creek Burr Rye. That might be interesting, actually. It's not 5 times better than early times. You might be right. I love early times bottled and bond, the black screw cap. I have one of those. One. And I'll probably never find another because they're just gone. And you might be right. Yeah. You could buy 5 bottles for the price of one. But that 1924 it is a much better flavor profile. I'll say that. Jennings. I'm Lafayette, dude. We're not far at all. Angel's Envy. Any comment? It's okay. I think their stuff's priced high. Their rye is great. The rye is great. How old am I? I am 24. I normally tell people I'm 37. It's funny. Call me crazy, but my favorite right now, E.H. Taylor Single Barrel. You're not crazy. I get why a lot of people like it. Don't get me wrong. I do. All right, we have another fresh crack. I haven't tried this one yet, actually. That's good. I've had Evan Williams Single Barrel, but I've had the 2013, 2014. Haven't had the 15. This was gifted as well by Joe. I hate wax bottles. Can we stop doing this? I'm not going to be able to open it. There we go. Maybe. I want to sign a petition. Unless you're Maker's Mark, stop waxing your bottles. It's a waste. It does nothing. Piece of shit. Boom! See that vapor coming out? You probably can. Any quarterback tips from me? I'm quarterback. I never played quarterback. I'm sorry. You look 36. Thank you, I guess. Not really, but go to the knife. I look 36. All right. Still have all my hair. I'm guessing I have more hair than you, right? Sign that petition. What was the petition? I didn't see. Shit. Oh, the wax. Yeah. Just get rid of it. Unless you're Maker's Mark, stop doing it. It's not that cool. I will say, this is a pretty bottle. It's nice. It's a fat bottle. 86 proof. This, from what I remember, the 2013 and 14 I have, some of the best values in whiskey. Unfortunately, they stopped releasing them until this one. I think they made a lot of it. I don't know. Nulu bottle. Makes the biggest mess ever. I do love Nulu whiskey, though. Doc Swenson needs a knife to cut through the wax. Dude, this freaking tumbling dice, I had to get a knife. It was insane. Do you have Jack Daniels? My dad's favorite. I do. I have Jack Daniels Single Barrel of Rye and the 12-year and the 10-year. And I think that's all for Jack right now. It is a single barrel. Yes, sir. It doesn't. Makers, they do it right. It's really easy to peel off the wax. That's what I'm saying. If you're not Makers, stop doing it. 13th Colony. This is a specific... Look, it's like motor oil. Look at this. How dark. This is a single barrel rye. 8.5 year, 140 proof. So it's a hazmat. It's the best rye I've ever had. This one in particular. Whoa! All right, we're putting that Weller down there. Ooh. Not gonna lie, I hated it. What'd you hate? Oh, this. Okay. I haven't had 2015. Doesn't smell the best. I like it. I really like it. For it being an almost 10-year-old Evan Williams, under 40 bucks, 86 proof, it's real easy to drink. It is vanilla, and yeah, it's pretty good. Wolf Reserve overrated? I think it's a little underrated now. It used to be, I just think Woodford is just classic quintessential bourbon. I haven't had any Starlight, actually. We don't get it up here. Something off. That's fair. I really do enjoy this one, though. This is good. On the Bookers? Okay. Just turned 21. What should I get last? What do you mean? 1983, just as solid. Yeah, I agree. I agree. This is real good, though. This is hitting right now. Remember UFC too. These are all single barrels. So you could have had a not good barrel. Because this one is really good. I'm not saying you might not like it even if I do, but how's the Tumbling Dice? Still haven't ran into a bottle. It's great. This is, it tastes like peanut butter and jelly on a toasted bread. It's fantastic. Something fantastic. Take a shot at some Henny. I don't have no Henny, Carlos. I like your style, good sir. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it. Very true, very true. Yeah. Found Jack 12 for $1.99. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. Jack 12. No, not worth it. If I have it. Okay. Do you have Rock Hill Farms? I'm trying to think. I do think. I'm not taking 3 shots. Favorite Buffalo Trace product? I'm an Elmer Tea fan. Hey, hell yeah. Of all time, William LaRue Weller. Regular Shelfer that's getting easier to find. Stagg. Unicorn that is not like crazy high proof or anything. Rock Hill. Personally. 200 to spend on a bottle. Get you a Weller 107 for $100. That's what I'd do. How much alcohol worth? It depends on the bottle. But could be a lot. Best hands down bottle of all time for me is William LaRue Weller. I've gotten to taste it once. Sven Winkle 12, Weller 12, same thing. Pretty much. Yeah. Hennessy White. Okay. This is good. It's real good. Let me stand up for a sec and see if we're missing any fresh cracks. Stagg. We need a crack of Stagg. We need a crack of Rock Hill Farms, obviously. That's going to be the capstone of the night, folks. We need to review this. Blanton straight from the barrel. I want to drink 1924. I want to drink this. We can also talk a little bit more about the whiskier pick. See that there? Did a single barrel pick. But yeah, let's get into it. Get into it. 107 if I can't find it. 107 should be $100. Straight from the barrel blends. Best taste. Yeah, I really do love the straight from the barrel. They did fill up, Al. They have filled up. They're filling up more, baby. They're looking better. I don't believe a word you're saying, Triumph. Cheers. What truly got me really interested in whiskey as a whole is private label distillery, and 13th Century is what they make. What I started buying a lot of that really got me hooked into whiskey is Bushmills. Bushmills. Do it, Michael. I'll drink it with you. It's so good. So good. 23C. This is 23C. Yeah, we just cracked it actually. An Old Forester 100. I've had a blue label and I have a green label as well. I love their single barrels. Love their single barrels. Can you recommend a toasted for a beginner? I guess Elijah Craig, but toasted for me is, I think double oaked is a little better. Like Woodford double oaked, Peerless double oaked. I actually don't think I own any toasteds. 23C over A? That's a bold statement. How do you feel about the latest Knob Creek single barrel? I don't like Knob Creek personally, doctor. Personally. Quite honestly. Baker 7, by far the best bourbon ever. That is a bold statement, my man. Starlight Toasted. Again, I can't find any Starlight stuff, but if you're looking for a toasted, Elijah Craig's not going to break the bank. It's a pretty solid whiskey. I personally prefer double oaks over toasteds. Come on, you piece of shit. There we go. Working it. One of my favorite bottles of all time, Stagg Jr. For the price, if you can find an MSRP, it cannot be beat, folks. I swear to you. Except for when that happens. Kidding me. Son of a bitch. We're gonna get this. I'm determined now. I might miss some chats because of this damn bottle. But we're gonna get it. Come on, you piece of shit. Come on. Alright. That should do me something. Yeah. Got a naked stag now, baby. Quite honestly, I've been told that a couple of times. And we have a Stagg 23C. Probably the best that they've ever made. Comes from the best distillery. 23C. $60. Salud. Good stuff. Let's hope. God, I love Stagg. It feels so good to crack a fresh one. I haven't cracked one in a minute. I've been running low on my Staggs. Been running low, baby. Found Stagg batch 18, 131. Great price, so good. And I think that is the last Stagg Jr. they ever made. You like that, UFC? Best distillery? I personally think the best distillery in the world is Buffalo Trace. Personally. There are some really good craft distilleries, however, that put out some absolute bangers. But I do think Buffalo Trace is the best distillery because they make some of the best whiskey that I really love. Excuse me. Thank you, UFC. Appreciate you. What's the most you pay for that Rock Hill Farms? $200. I set my price at $200. These goons and idiots try to charge $400. Ridiculous. $200 is what I'd pay. Not no $400. Favorite line from Big Distillery? Buffalo Trace Stagg Jr. for the price is just so good. Buffalo Trace produces the best bottles. Can't change my mind. I think that's why they're so sought after. I'd agree. Mods are fast. I love it. Who's been doing it? Josh is on that shit. Josh is not even typing in the chat. He's just banning you motherfuckers left and right. What Penelope's the best? American 15 year for sure has to be the best. But they make all great stuff. I love Penelope. Stagg's always a great pour. We just fresh crack. Elmer Lee worth the hype? No, absolutely not. I'd be honest with you, a lot of the bottles that are allocated aren't worth the hype that's around them. Elmer, I paid $44 for this. It's great at $44, but it ain't worth all the crazy hype in the world. For me, the stuff that's worth that hype, the PTAC stuff is freaking good. A Stagg? The fact that you can get a Stagg on the secondary market for less that you can get an Elmer blows my mind. This is 125 proof. You know? Steve is on it. Oh, it smells so good. That is better than 22A. Whoever said that, I think that was Joe that said it earlier. Joe Sala, I think. That is so good. Honey. So much honey. It's almost like it's honey finished. I don't normally get honey on Stagg Juniors. God. Yeah, agree with Viper 1,000%. Josh is a goat. Happy early birthday, Russell. Ooh, doctor, that's a toughie for me, man. If I can never find it, how long have you been looking? If you've been looking for more than 3 years, it might be worth pulling the trigger for because and y'all can disagree with me. He asked, is it worth $200 a bottle? He's never been able to find a Stagg. I've had bottles that are MSRP'd $250 plus that don't come near as good as this whiskey. The thing that people get confused with, and they're like, no, that's a $60 bottle. I would never. Okay, but I've tried $200+ bottles that taste like shit. They don't taste like shit. They're just like, I'd rather go home and drink this Stagg. So that's why I would say, if you've been looking for a few years for a Stagg and you can get one at like 200 or less, here I think I could find one for like 150 if I really never could. That's a secondary market. But yeah, I think that it's worth more than the other crazy expensive shit. This is 23C. Just cracked it. I do love all those that you just listed. Josh says 150, and that's fine. Pay 120, 165. But again, it's a double-edged sword because I do agree with him. I wouldn't pay over 125 now because I have Stagg. Take yourself out of that though. If you never found Stagg and you've been looking for 3 years and it ain't happening and it won't probably for another 3, I've had bottles that are MSRP'd at 200 plus that don't come near as good as the whiskey that's inside of here. That's where my stance is on that. Yeah, I agree with you too, Jordan. I think there's a lot of good craft distilleries too that kill it. Oh, you're in Washington. That's why. 100% that's why. I hear my buddy lives in frickin' in Washington and he hates bourbon hunting there. They are insane, Steve. They're nuts. Like he said, I'm in New York City. Have the most priciest bottles. Yeah. Yep. Exactly what UFC said. Stagg blows Mick 10 out of the water for me too. Absolutely what Josh said. Absolutely. Elijah Craig's C923 is just as good. It is, absolutely, but that's only one bottle. That's even harder to find than any Stagg. So Stagg better than Blanton's? Absolutely. Absolutely. In my opinion. Now, straight from the barrel blends, that's a debate. We'll drink it right after this. We'll compare. This is fantastic. Yeah, Gorilla's right. I just fresh cracked 23. She sat down, took a sip, opened the YouTube, and you drink in one too. You know what's even crazier? I just cracked this bottle. Just now. It is a fresh crack. I am blown away by this one. Someone said it's better than 22.8, and I was like, bullshit. I opened this, I'm like, yeah, you're right. It is a honey bomb. I don't normally get honey. I get a lot of cherry, maraschino cherry notes from a Stagg. This is like so much honey. It's so good. Favorite craft distillers. I have a video coming out on that, okay? I do have a video coming out. I'm not going to... I'll whatever. 13th Century, Nashville Barrel Company was on there. 13th Colony was on there. JT Mellett, Cajun's Cut. Who was the 6th? Those are 5 for sure. I really love their stuff. How's that Screaming Titan? Overrated, but it's really good. Wilderness Trail. I almost threw Wilderness Trail in there, but I'm really not sure if they're considered craft anymore. I was trying to look it up, and nowhere on the internet did it say it was craft, so I was like, ooh, it might not be. They're pretty big. Wilderness Trail single barrels are the biggest hidden gem, I think, available. I've only found one C923, and it bums me out. What would you pick? Elmer T. Lee versus Rock Hill Funk? Rock Hill. Easy. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. I agree. Screaming Titan would be better. I don't know who bought Wilderness Trail. I thought they were still rocking their own thing. Special bottle, man. Special to me. All of the Staggs are special to me. They're my favorite Buffalo Trace product for the price. High proof, it's the best. Like, it's just BTAC level stuff. It's better than most of the stuff in the BTAC lineup, if I'm being real. George T. Stagg, William Llewellyn, I get it, they're unicorns. They're the best. Thomas H. Handy or this, it'd be a toss-up on the day. Eagle Rare 17. Saz 18. This is better. Better. Just good. Rocco Farms, my favorite besides BTAC. That's so fair, dude. I love it, too. I can't wait to drink this. Utility Wishes. It's just, yeah, it's a baby brother. Saz 18 is buns. Bought in the fall. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, sipping whiskey while you're watching. Saz 18 is so bad, guys. It's really bad. Buffalo Trace straight from the barrel, bottle number 24 on Rick House. It's in the 30s. Rick House 31 Warehouse H, 129.5 proof. Just shy of 130. Hard to beat Stagg. It absolutely is. Campari did. Okay. No. Regular Saz Rye is fantastic. I'm taking it over Saz 18. Saz 18 is just so bitter. It's bad. Sazerac Rye, the standard, is so good. It's classic. It's great. Devil's Tower, yes, I have had it. It's pretty good. It's unique. Do you watch The Boys? I do. I did start watching this season. I'm caught up. Demi got the good stuff. Yeah, I try. Would you say 23C is your favorite Stagg based on that pour? Batch 16 is really good. 23A, 23A, 22A, and that one is really, really good. I would love to actually, I'm going to maybe do a Patreon video doing those four blindly and seeing. That'd be fun. We'll do a Patreon video, please. That'll be great. Peerless Double Oak for 80. Solid. Solid buy at $80. You can't say no. Absolutely right. I've never had 12. I don't know about 22A. We'll have to see. I think a blind would be good on Patreon. That's what we're going to do. A Patreon-only video doing a blind of the best Staggs I've ever had, and we'll compare them. 23A is so good. And I killed that bottle. Wait, did I kill it? I did. It's gone. 23A is gone. I'll never find it again, and I'm so sad. Right now in UFC, I hope and I think not anything. I think not anything because the bourbon hype is still alive and well. But I don't know, actually. I really do think if companies are really investing in blah, 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 people are getting pissed off. So they're getting out of whiskey. I've seen a lot of people like, hey, getting out of the game, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I get it. But I also think newer folks are getting into the bourbon game as well every single day. I think a bottle that's going to appreciate over time is going to be a Stagg batch. A Stagg lower, like early year batches go for crazy amounts of dollars. Anything BTAC, crazy amounts of dollars. I'm going to keep maybe a Weller 107 unopened for a while. We'll see how long they keep that bottle. But even the older bottle shapes that they have, investment piece, that's a good one. Oh, it's so good, Al. It is so good. 17, I was not a fan of batch 17. Have you tried the new Rebel? I have not. It's all right, Jordan. I keep saying that too, but it's just so fun. It's really fun. It's a good hobby. Bourbon Bubbles bought a pop. I disagree a little bit, only because there's still people waiting hours and hours, days for whiskey drops. I did 2 whiskey drops this past weekend. We have videos coming out. but there's lines. People are still into it. People are still going nuts over it. But I think the people that have been in it for a while are just over it. Like before the bourbon bubble was a thing, they're over it. However, stores or companies are saying they're going to increase. They're going to increase. It don't matter. People are still going to go nuts over it. There's still going to be a secondary market. I think the only thing that's going to change is secondary prices are going to go down a little bit. But the bourbon bubble is still alive and well. And I love that it is, because it just means more and more people are getting introduced and interested in whiskey. It's fun. $60K. That's insane. Blanton straight from the barrel up next. I think the thing, what did Nate do? Whiskey Tube is heating up, but here's the thing. It's just a lot of it's all the same stuff. And I know bourbon hunting is all a lot of the same stuff. But I think there's a few that do it differently. Bruzel's the king that started it all, right? He started the bourbon hunting spiel. I think I'm the first, if not the only right now, that just gets in front of the camera, makes it more personal, and talks through the bottles. And we do a lot of short content. That's a huge miss in the bourbon right now, is making funny videos, dude. Just be funny and do good shorts. Do bottle reviews. You can do those in under 60 seconds, stuff like that. So I do, when I get out of the military, there's going to be a lot more different videos besides just bourbon hunting. However, the interest right now is the bourbon hunts. But I've also noticed an increase in our tasting videos or the top 5 videos or anything like that. So that is really good news to me that you guys care to watch that, because that's easy and fun to do, dude. Super fun to just sit at home, drink and talk. It's almost like a live stream, but in a video form. Penelope 9 right now. Damn good bottle for 70. Yeah, absolutely. I got a job too. Well, thank you, Jordan. I appreciate it. And that's exactly why I started the channel. Because there was 2 channels that I watched. There was way more channels. The Bourbon Junkies, SLB, all those that do reviews, tasting, it's great. And I wish I could have started that way. It's just hard because it's hard to gauge that audience at first, especially where the bourbon or whiskey YouTube is now. Bruzel did his videos. I stopped liking his style a little bit, which is fine. There was another guy I watched and I was just like, he's copy and paste. So let's do something more I'd like to see the person and talk through the whiskey, learn more about it, what they do like about it, or why they don't. If they say they don't, why don't they? Let's explain that. Those hunts are great to me. I love bringing on new people, getting opinions on it, and the shorts are fun. I think they're funny. I make stuff that I think is funny. Same here. Exactly, Nolan. That's why the videos will probably never go away for a long time, is because people do like to watch bourbon hunts in certain areas. It's fucking fun to see, compare prices, all that. Is Nulu worth it? I love Nulu. And I would agree with Eli as well. It depends on the Nulu. Yes, Jordan. Bingo. Once you've established what you like and you enjoy, it's kind of hard to watch a review of the same bottle over and over and over again. But what I'm going to bring to you guys, I'm going to just give you a future glimpse starting next month. What I'm going to bring to you guys when I can do this full time, bourbon hunts are going to stay the same, and we're hoping to travel the country doing that. We're going to go to festivals, whiskey festivals, tasting events, and vlog it the way that it should be. In front of the camera, interviewing people, talking about how it should be, almost like a bourbon news channel, while also just filming funny shit. I'm going to be at Distillery Acadian, the place that makes Cajun's Cut, JT Malik, all the time, showing you the behind the scenes, what it really takes to run a distillery. Restaurants. We're going to go to restaurants and do a restaurant series where we pair whiskey with good Cajun food. Talk to Cajun people that love bourbon and whiskey and like how they got into it. We're going to do so much more than just a bourbon hunt. To keep it interesting, because at the end of the day, there's people that watch the channel that don't even drink. They just like watching the content, which is fucking awesome. It will change in bursts just like craft beer. Craft beer is still super popular too. The only reason I say it won't is that whiskey just holds its value so much more. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't burst, man. The bourbon bubble's fun. It's a good time to be alive, baby. Whiskey or podcast. That's an idea too. It's an idea too. Love having a real one. Oh, thank you, Nolan. I appreciate it. That's the fucking goal. Restaurant idea. Yeah, we're gonna go to Cajun restaurants that have, or just any restaurant. I'm starting in Louisiana because it's where I'm from. That's what I know. There's a restaurant I know called Market Eats. They have one of the best whiskey selections in town. We'll go do a beautifully shot video, trying some of their food, talking to the owner of the restaurant, sharing a pour with him, and just the interview style while we eat some food and try some of the best whiskey in town. Like that's an idea I have had forever. Ever tried Peerless Rye? I've had. The Double Oak's my favorite. Yeah, I'm still in Colorado for a month. Thank you. Thank you. Is it Rod God? Thank you, brother. Yeah. Podcast might be in the works. Dude, I also have I would love to go film a video with Dustin Poirier, film a video. He loves whiskey too, and he's in my hometown. Getting to meet people like that and talk whiskey and everything in the industry is a huge miss that's not happening right now. People are just after the most sought after bourbons in the world, which don't get me wrong, I am too, but there's a lot to it. There's a lot of behind the scenes that can be filmed as well. A lot of stuff that hasn't been filmed yet. I want it to be just a very diverse channel with all kinds of shit. Does Préjean's have good... How you know about Préjean's, dog? How you know about that? Yeah, it does, though, Steve. It does. And again, I know the owner very well. Very personal with the owner of Préjean's. Him and he would love to do a video. Tim's the fucking man. He owns a liquor store, too. We've done a bourbon hunt in his liquor store. I like your hat. Thank you. I know a guy with a one-on-one, dude. I know that guy, too. It's you. Woodford Double Oaked is a better alternative. Not better alternative. It's just an alternative, a little cheaper, half the price almost. So I have a good idea for you, or a good plan for you, Jordan. I'm actually doing a single barrel pick in October. I'm going to pick a barrel of JT Malik, a single barrel cask strength, and it'll be available online. All 50 states will be able to grab it. But it is available on Patreon. Not sure if it's $5 a month on Patreon. No more, no less. $5 a month helps support the channel and behind the scenes stuff. You get barrel picks. That's a good option for you. Been there before. My wife's from Louisiana. Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Steve. Préjean's does have a great whiskey selection now. Well, thanks, Ivan. See, Ivan doesn't even drink. He just likes watching the channel. Yeah, JT's coming in October. October 8th is the date. And we're going to invite as many Patreon folks that can come. I know it's to Louisiana, but we're going to figure all that out for you guys. I know Josh and Joe are definitely coming already. But anybody else, yeah, if you're in the Patreon, you're welcome to come pick that barrel with us and get the full experience. Always going to try to do that as long as I can. Oh, yeah, Sagamore Double Oak's fantastic, too. Better nose than the Stagg. That really surprised me. This Wilderness Trail rye pick really surprised me. This really surprised me. This didn't surprise me. I was expecting good things from it, so it was really good. Which blends is that? This is the Blanton's straight from the barrel. 129 proof. Cheers. My God, it sips like butter. It's not potent. It's sweet. It's literally Blanton's at 129 proof. It's so hard to explain how good this bottle is, but it's so good. So good. So good. Nate's tried this one. Nate, hey, look, can we get a round of applause for Nate? Some of the best content that's available on the channel that you guys love is done by Nate, man. Nate's the man behind the camera. He's super fucking good at what he does. Should have moved to Louisiana with me, right, chat? Just saying. Blanton's original worth 125, not in a million years, personally. Yeah, Wilderness Trail thing about rye and their bourbon is so good. Don't sleep on that at all. Mm-hmm. It's so dark. It's got a great color on it. This is a heavy hitter. Oh, near and dear to my heart. That is a fan. I've been looking for that for years. For years. Little Book Chapter 8. Really? I don't own any Bookers, man. It's pricey. Can we get a hallelujah, 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 hallelujah? Quite honestly, the biggest unicorn I've been looking for years, at least the past year, everywhere. Never could find it. We found it for a great price. For free is what we found it for. Thanks to Josh Hopkins, the man. Got it for free. God, man. So excited. Been looking for years. Still don't buy Bookers. I like the Bakers. I like the Bakers a lot. It's hidden, but there's a short barrel up here that was supposed to be a Booker's, but it didn't prove high enough, so we made it they made it a short barrel pick. Yeah, me too. You can find Eagle Rare pretty evenly. Trading my Rock Hill Farm? Don't. You stabbed me in the heart, man. That damn 4 Roses limited edition 135 is terrible. It's so not good. We all did not like it. I wouldn't do it. But to be fair, you are winning in that trade. No, yeah, you are. The 4 Roses definitely has a bigger trade value, but I would have kept it. The Rock Hill. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, JP. Yer. John J. Bowman store picks of just Rock Hill. Disagree 1,000%. 1,000%. The John Jays are great. They're fantastic. This has way more of a caramel influence of anything. Like, they store these somewhere special. They are very similar to John Jay in the fact that they're both 100 proof mash bill number 2, but one's aged in Virginia, one's aged in Kentucky. In Buffalo Trace barrels. This was definitely better than John Jay, but I do love John Jay. Mm-hmm. Oh, that Blanton's. Not only have I tried one, I did a pick of one. See the whiskier? We did a pick of this Middle West Pumpernickel Rye, and it's fucking awesome. Ask Al. He's bought like 3 bottles. It's so fucking good. I love Middle West. John J. Bowman has store picks? In what world? I'm going to freak the fuck out if that's real. I have one too, dude. I just tried it tonight. Buffalo Trace store pick. It's so good. So good. Does John J. Bowman really do single barrel picks of their stuff? The Holy Grail. The moment I've been waiting for a long time. Been looking for a Rock Hill Farms now for a long time. And we got one, thanks to Josh Hopkins. Let's see if this is a good bottle or not. 100 proof, coming from the Buffalo Trace Distillery. And yes, Rock Hill Farm is actually a real place in Kentucky. It is this, what? It even comes with a free butt plug. Look at that. Oh, man. Sorry. Inappropriate. I'm sorry. Sorry, YouTube. If you're listening. Sorry. That was done. All right. God. Jack 12, hell yeah. Candy corn, butter, popcorn, brown sugar, white sugar. Goodness, my goodness, that's what it smells like. Yeah, that's exactly right. Especially coming off of fucking something like Stagg, straight from the barrel. It's hot. This is just goes on like candy, sweet, smoothie, like a smoothie, strawberry smoothie. It's so nice. Candy corn on the smell. I know some people don't like candy corn. I personally love candy corn. Grow up. It's just sugar. Okay, Joe? Grow up! You know what I think Rock Hill Farms does that no other whiskey does? No, I shouldn't say. A lot of whiskeys struggle to do this. Rock Hill Farms, even though it's 100 proof, coats your entire mouth. It's very oily. It's viscous. It's nice. Coat your entire mouth with those same flavor notes. There's a lot of bourbons, a lot of whiskeys that will hit you on one point of your tongue, one point of your palate, and just stick there real good. It could be great. This covers everything. It's fucking awesome. Drop of vanilla. Yeah, big time. It's just so good. Just better than any John Jay I've ever had, any blends I've ever had. It's just so good. I am too, man. I love Josh, brother. He's a great guy. He gifted me this bottle for free, man. I have good friends, good supporters, good friends. Y'all are the best. Truly. He is a legend. That's the best gift I've received yet. Most disappointing pour you've had, Knob Creek store picks. Terrible. They've been so disappointing. So very disappointing. That's been easily my most disappointing pours, I think. You see. I've been trying to get the Matthew McConaughey voice down. And Colorado's not controlled. I'll say that. You know when the camera come down, that's the end of the stream. We're going to end it on Rock Hill Farms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this glass a little bit more with this Rock Hill. And I'm going to go play some video games with my friends. I haven't played video games in a minute. I'm excited. Always get Knob Creek's picks, but I factor in cost. That's fair. I factor in cost too. I just really think Knob Creek ain't worth $5 to me. But I get why people do like it. 160. Stupid. I bought this for $55. It's so good. Great live. Thank you, Al. I really had fun tonight, too. This was good. Very, very good. That butt plug, dude. Yeah. It's fantastic. You the GOAT. Well, thank you. I think you're the GOAT at collecting UFC cards. I know that for a fucking fact. What's the smoothest drink I have? Blanton's is super smooth, man. I don't care what the proof is. It's super smooth. Later, Steve. We're going to do another live before then, but I can't wait to meet you in person. We might have to get you on a live as well. Leave a like on the stream. Thank you, Viper. I appreciate that. Good stream. Thank you, thank you. Favorite Weller. Foolproof. Recently. 107 is great too, but Foolproof's really been hitting. Cheers, cheers, cheers. We still have some that we have not cracked yet that we need to, so don't worry, okay? We're coming back for more. If you enjoyed this live stream, I highly recommend you subscribe. We do them a lot, so thanks for the reminder. Liking videos. I'm bad at liking them too. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. I love every single one of you, even if you're brand new here. I love the support that you guys show, and the conversations that we had tonight were fucking awesome. So cheers to every single one of you.